So another Big Ten Freshman of the Week award for Addy Deal in a week where it is needed. It was needed. Addy Deal is like has stepped up big time. And this is somebody who really struggled. And that's one of the things, like you can never judge somebody by how they are initially. Because Addy Deal really struggled on both ends of the floor to start off her college career. I don't think anyone's going to be really arguing that. Because at the end of the day, she was struggling to keep up with the pace. She was struggling a bit shooting. She was struggling to guard. And as someone who was a top 10 recruit, who was a 5-star and expected to come in and be a dominant player straight away, that was disappointing. There are plenty of 5-stars that come in and they don't do great. I just want to see what the top 100 was in the in their class. So if you look at the top, and again, this is the 8th ranked team in the nation, and as of right now, Addy Deal is probably their second best guard. Probably their 4th best player. If you look at this right here, so you have Addy Deal was ranked 23rd. She was ranked top 10 at one stage anyway. So she's ranked 23rd in the nation. And I'm just going to type in who was ranked one below her. Divine Bourage for an LSU team who are very similar in level to Iowa. 2.2 points per game. Let's just look. Did anyone go to Ayla McDowell? Lara Sunfly's doing well, I think. Ayla McDowell for South Carolina, who are better. Who, in fairness, she's averaging 4 points per game for South Carolina. Is there anyone that's just not played well? Grace Knox isn't playing much, if I'm not mistaken, for LSU. Is she? Oh, no, she is. Jesus. Someone... Why did I blank? Grace Knox is playing a lot for LSU. Maybe just in one game I watched, she wasn't. I've watched bits of LSU, to be honest. Sienna Betts obviously came in injured, and this is a team that plays a lot of... basically just plays all seniors, averaging 7 points per game. McKeer actually started a game for South Carolina not too long ago. So, yeah, it's like, if you're looking here at some of these players, like, some of them do well, some of them don't do well, even if they are 5-stars, depending on where they go. And she had to come in and play for a coach who does not seem to like to play freshmen. Like, she didn't play Ava Heiden. Like, whatever about Addy Deal. Ava Heiden didn't play till the tournament last year. Ava Heiden is a guarantee to be first team All Big Ten. Like, it's gonna I think All Big Ten first team has a lot more than a couple of, like, is a lot more than 5 players. But like, she's gonna be All Big Ten, as is Stokey. But like, Heiden's been Iowa's best player on the defensive end. She's been one of their best defenders. She's shooting 63% in the field, averaging 8 rebounds and 16.5 points a game. And then you've got Addy Deal now with Taylor McCabe injured, who is going to slide into that starting lineup. And everybody kind of knows that. Because earlier on in the year, it was Taylor Stremlo. It was Taylor Stremlo that was getting those minutes. When Chit Chat went out, Taylor Stremlo played point. And the expectation was that Addy Deal was going to come in based on her, the way she was in high school. She was going to come in as some combo guard. And as of right now, she's not doing a great job at that. But what she has been doing well is she's shooting the ball well. She's become a very solid defender. Like, straight away, she's became a very, very solid defender. And I'm not gonna lie, it's one of those things now when it comes to it with Jordan McCabe injured, Taylor McCabe injured. It's up to her to step in and be that star player, especially if Iowa. Look, Iowa have our dark horse Final Four. I think everyone kind of knows that with Iowa. It's like everyone knows the 2 Final Four team, the 1 Final Four team that's guaranteed is UConn. It is UConn. Even though you just never know, because UConn just have the cakewalk schedule. UConn haven't played anyone good this year. And by the way, unpopular or popular opinion, USC aren't, I say not USC, Michigan aren't good. I understand they nearly lost to Michigan. And Michigan's high ranking has been purely based off almost beating UConn. It's as simple as that. In fairness, they beat Louisville at the start of the year. Louisville are good. Okay. But like, I didn't realize they beat. Okay, they killed Ohio State. But like since then, since the Iowa game, they have played nobody. I'll be interested to see how they get on against Tennessee. Like, I assume they're going to win. But it's one of those things where it's hard to judge how good they are because they're not really playing anyone right now. And also, there's some mad things like their defensive rating is scary. AZ Fudd's defensive like advanced numbers are the best I've ever seen in the damn history of basketball. She's a defensive rating of like 60. But yeah, it's a like outside of UConn most of the time. It's a like Iowa have, as in my opinion, Iowa are not that far off the level of a LSU. I don't think they're that far off the level of an Oklahoma. I don't think they're. I think they could beat Texas in a given game. I think Texas are better than them, but Texas don't shoot the three. So if Texas are just having a slightly off game, or if Iowa shoot the ball well, like it's GG's. Like you can win the game. But her coming into the starting lineup, my expectation is for her to have the Ava Heiden situation. I think she's going to be this year's Ava Heiden, just a bit earlier. So if you guys don't know, basically coming into the tournament last year, the Big Ten tournament, Ava Heiden had barely played. She was barely getting off the bench. She hadn't scored double digits in a single game. And if you look at her game log from last season, she playing 16 minutes, whatever. They're winning games here. They go on this 5-game losing streak, and she doesn't play in one of them. I think they went on a 5-game losing streak where she didn't get on the court in one game, played 2 minutes, 7 minutes. Then in fairness, played 17. Then didn't play in, by the way, she didn't play in the win against USC. She didn't get on the floor when they beat USC. 15-13 in big wins. And then in a close enough game, 2-6, 3-8. And then she gets into the Big Ten tournament. 12 points in 11 minutes against Michigan. Sorry, Big Ten tournament here. 6 points in 8 minutes. And looks pretty good in this game. And then 12 points in 11 minutes against Michigan State. And Michigan State were the higher seed. They were meant to win. And Ava Heiden dominated. And then she comes out against Ohio State in a 1-point bullshit loss. She comes out, plays 15 minutes, has 10 points. And then against Murray State in the tournament, she's 15 points in 17 minutes. And then ends up getting a starting spot in the Oklahoma game. Oklahoma will just kill them. But like you're looking at a player who basically had 3 back-to-back double-digit games and a 6-point game, whose career high up to that point was 8 points in games that mattered. Like in games that really, really mattered. She came in and stepped up. And we're seeing that with Addy Deal. We're seeing that so far with her. Except she's getting, due to the unfortunate injury of Taylor McCabe, she's getting these chances earlier on. Like I think a lot of people expected her to get those chances when Chit Chat got injured. Because she's playing a little bit at the start, but I thought she was struggling. Other than games with her killing teams, when it mattered, I thought she struggled. But then you're looking here, that one game, I thought she was really good against Michigan State. I know she didn't play that many minutes. I thought she was really good in this game. She had 18 against Oregon. They might not win that game without her. Barely played against Indiana. Then again, struggled a bit against Maryland, but had 20 points against Ohio State in a big win against a good Ohio State team. She's going to slide in at that shooting guard position. Then you've got, covering the 1 and 2, you've got Taylor Stremlow. When it comes to Addy Deal, there's now more pressure being put on her, but she's had enough big games. Her field goal percentage up at 46. This was really low a couple of games ago. Like, the one thing I don't like, again, is her assist to turnover ratio is very iffy. Like, more turnovers than assists. She's not, like, as a point guard, she's not really that much that effective at this point in time. Maybe by the end of her college career, she'd be a combo guard. But Addy Deal is going to be coming in and immediately playing a major role for the rest, probably a starting role for the rest of the year. I like Stremlow more off the bench. I really like Stremlow more off the bench, and I think that Addy Deal has the potential to be that like fantastic fourth option. Maybe because Chit Chat, their big three is Chit Chat, Stokey, and Heiden. We all know that. But if you can I think she's a better shooter than Taylor McCabe. I think she's better at every aspect of basketball than Taylor McCabe. Even though it is very unfortunate that Taylor McCabe got hurt on a personal level, I don't think it hurts Iowa giving Taylor McCabe's minutes to Addy Deal. I don't in any way.